Hi, I'm Ali. I am a painter with Gallery Different, and I'm also a priest. In many ways, Christian worship is a way of holding on to a sense of love, a sense of God's love, of reminding ourselves, of feeling closer to Him. It's a way of holding something that is precious. But ultimately, I think agape is a love that can only come from outside of us. It's a gift. And that's why I painted this side of the painting predominantly, almost as light, but also I wanted it almost to be a kind of richness, like gold almost, dripping down. This idea that light can be absorbed and held, but ultimately that we are held by light. And I think that for me in my own personal journey with faith, there have been times where I have definitely held on to faith, but actually it's always been the agape, the unconditional love of God, that has actually held me. Even when I felt I can't hold on any longer, I suddenly realised that I've been being held the whole time by this light.
Hi, I'm Winona. I'm an artist, a painter, and I'm speaking to you from my studio in Sydney, in Australia. My tree of life is created from the dancing bodies of humanity. When I create the trees, they're a meditation for me. They're like a visual prayer that I hope is helping to make the world a better place. It's a symbol of my hopes, my dreams and my aspirations, but also my hopes for humanity.
Hello, my name is Laura Beaumont and I live in North London and I make book sculptures. When I heard that Gallery Different were going to be doing the KISS exhibition and it was going to be about agape, which to me is unconditional love, I thought it had to be something about the beginning of this lockdown, the beginning of the pandemic, when everything was so weird and strange and unknown to all of us. And the figures that were really, really shining out from all of this were the doctors and the nurses. And of course, you know, the dustmen, the dustbin men, the shopkeepers, the supermarket workers, the delivery drivers, people that were going out of their way to look after everybody, that were sacrificing so much of their time and their lives to look after us all. And that to me was like unconditional love. I mean, that whole thing about loving each other, looking after each other. And of course, the overriding image to me was of the nurse.
I'm Richard Chapman, I'm a sculptor. And over the last 10 or 15 years, I've worked occasionally on a series called Symbiotic, which is two figures that are integral to each other, yet can be placed apart as well. The piece you see behind me is the latest in the series called Symbiosis. And the figures, whilst they are very much together, can also be moved apart and placed in different directions. However, they still have a symbiotic nature to them. And for me, this is very much what love should be. Two separate people connected, but still able to be themselves.
Hi, I'm Hazel Reeves and I'm a figurative sculptor telling stories in bronze. And I wanted to introduce you to this bronze piece, Blow the Clouds Away. At these times, all of us need to come together and focus on that distant horizon, those blue skies, which we know will come, but we'll get there quicker if together we can help each other and each help to blow those clouds off into the distance to bring those blue skies more quickly to all of us.